Hi there, my name is Tom Bell, and welcome to my 5 Minute Friday video cast on the 28th of February. Just when you think things can't get any crazier, off they go. So, who am I? Well, I'm an author, I'm a consultant, I'm an educator, I'm a speaker, I'm a trainer. I specialize in patient safety and organizational cultures, but I also take a keen interest in politics, and as I think everyone should. He would say that, wouldn't he? So I'm just kind of amazed watching this theatre that's going on at the moment, where everybody's flocking to see President Trump. The pussy grabbing, porn star loving, orange crazed dude who now seems to be in charge of, thinks he's in charge of the free world. But there's a weird pattern emerging here, isn't there, about crazy blokes in charge of things. Um, and why we're all looking to the USA, I mean, it gobsmacks me. But yeah, so crazy blokes in charge of things. You've got him, haven't you, right? And then, I mean, he's on stage with that nutcase Javier what's his face from Argentina, who calls socialists. By the way, socialists are just people who believe in fairness. Think what you like about that, but that's the bottom line. Who calls socialist fucktards, and he's clapping while Elon Musk runs around on stage with a chainsaw. Now, here's a man who looks like the missing link, doesn't he? Genuinely, he looks like the missing link, some kind of crazed accident of nature, and he's in charge of a country. How did that happen? That's a country, by the way, that needs more support than less, and he is now taking away aid programs, funding programs from the poorest people in his own country because he doesn't think they should be looked after by those who can afford to look after them. There's something mad about a person like that, isn't there? Then you've got that nutcase Netanyahu, haven't you? He looked great in that video about Trump's Gaza, didn't he? I wonder what he thought about lying next to Trump sunbathing. He is a man who has somehow managed to turn the state of Israel into something akin to Nazi Germany in the 1940s. Um, what is going on there? I mean, it's fascinating, isn't it, that they're not a member of NATO, by the way, yet they're getting all the weapons and arms they need to do whatever it is they want to do to whoever they want to do it to. Um, the man's a motivated nutcase. I think that goes without saying. Anyone who can do what he's done to Gaza and do what he's done to the Palestinian people, well, hey. Then you got the crazy haircut boy, haven't you? As soon as you say crazy haircut boy, everybody knows you're talking about that North Korean nutcase. Um, Man, on what planet? I often ask myself, would we see a woman in that kind of position? Other than Margaret Thatcher, I'm not sure we've had anybody quite as out there and right wing yet as all these plonkers that we've got in charge. Is a male? I think it might be a male problem. I'm not sure though. And then you've got balding Vlad, haven't you? Who just, I mean, what this is? Oh man, I mean, in charge of geographically the world's largest country, although not really a significant economic force, but um, he's a man who has absolutely manipulated his people, and he will tell you that white is black and black is white and everything in between. And he's in charge. How do these people get in charge? Is it they must exist in cultures where force and violence are the norm? But we're all these people, and everyone's flocking, to deal with Trump, who, apparently gets on with all the nutters, right? I mean, there's only even Kim Jong. What does that say about the man? So you've got kind of Trump at the head of this pyramid of nutters, this coalition of cranks, and people are flocking to Trump. Now, this is a country with the highest levels of inequality in the world, some of the worst healthcare provision in the world. Yeah, that more people go bankrupt in America trying to pay their health bills than any other country in the world. It's the leading cause of bankruptcy is paying your health bills. I mean, that can't be a good thing, can it? Nearly 1,000 people a week are dying of gun deaths in what must be one of the most violent societies on the planet, and we're all flocking to Trump. Is that because we haven't got our act together? Of course, I'm going to mention Brexit. Why wouldn't I? Europe now looks, pretty fragmented and not capable really of getting its own act together, and it needs to get its act together. Because as many people like myself said before the Brexit vote, we've got a rising China. Hats off to them. Why shouldn't they rise? We've got an aggressive Russia, and a United States that is going to reach a point where it doesn't really give a toss about any of us because it's got other fights to fight. Europe really needs to get its act together, doesn't it? I don't normally go this deep into politics, do I? But there you go. So I've hit my 5 minutes. As ever, try and stay safe this weekend. Try and stay solvent if you can, and try and stay sane. Have a good weekend. Ciao.